Welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, my name is Melanie, Southern Belle Mel, and I thank you so much for clicking on my video and hanging out with me today. I'm just going to jump right on in because I know I am a talker. Today we are continuing the Colourpop deep dive review, and we are still focused on the eyes, such as eyeshadow mainly. I've already done 3 palettes before this video, so if you want to check those out, definitely go ahead. But today we are looking at their single eyeshadows. So let's look at this. This was part of like a build your own palette kind of thing where you could do like face products or eyeshadow. I did all eyeshadow, actually. All eyeshadow. So I have a very, very colorful arrangement here. We have a lot of shades here, and I want to show you multiple looks because they are single shades, and I know single shades fluctuate more than palettes do as far as like consistency and if they're good or not, really. So I want to do more than one look with this, so because of that I really am nervous. So please, if you don't mind, just pause the video real quick. Tell me what you would rather want in the comments. Do you want me to go ahead and do multiple looks into one video, or do you think I should do one look per video so that you can go to other videos? I think I'm going to go ahead and just make this video be 2 looks, just because I think I actually may want to do more than 2 looks with all of these, because it is a lot. There's so many shades, and with just the 4 I used today, there wasn't really any consistency. But that's really, let's go ahead and just get into the look. I'm going to go ahead and let you see the swatches of the 4 shades real quick, and then I'll get into me putting it on for you. So, with the shades that we're going to be using in this particular look, because I want to do a few because they are single shades, just want to make sure there's no variation. The shades we're going to be using is Paper Tiger, Top Notch, Feathered, and Glass Bull, which is a really, really pretty like brown blue duochrome. We are going to start a normal look with a big fluffy brush like I always do. I am using my favorite brushes, again, the AOA Studio Paw collection mixed with the Luxie mini set that we got in BoxyCharm. They're like gold and sparkly, but I'm going to be using this in conjunction with the AOA Studio Paw collection. Yay! So we're just taking the biggest fluffy brush in the set of the AOA Studio. It is the E126. And again, I always use this thing. It's a like brush cleaner from AOA Studio, and I'm just make sure there's no color on the brushes because these are white, so they stain really easily. Okay, so we're gonna go into Paper Tiger to start us off. Okay, it's not too pigmented. That is not very pigmented at all. Okay, I'm going to go in one more time, see if I can build it up. Okay, you can build it up a little bit, not very pigmented. Now, we're gonna go with the next big brush in here. This, here we go. And again, it is stained. Normally the bristles are white. This one is the E130 from the Paw collection. And we're gonna go into this with the Top Notch shade. Okay, this one's a lot more pigmented. Okay. Alrighty. Good, good. I didn't have to build that one up at all. That was really nice. I just really tapped it into the crease let me see my brush. I went do, 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 and then I just blended it on out, and yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Good, good, good. Okay. So now we have these darkest shade. It's called Feathered. We want to keep this in the lower crease, and I want to go onto the outer corner of my lid, like right through here. To do this, I'm going to take a like more pencilish brush from the collection. This is the E128, and again, it's normally white, it's just stained. Okay, so for dark colors, I like to pack them on where I want it, and then I'll go through and blend them out afterwards. So I'm just like packing it on the outer corner, going into the crease a little bit, and I'm kind of stippling it. And I want to go in the crease about right there. So it's really where I want it, so I need to blend it out a little bit so there are no harsh lines like this one right there. So I'm going to take a brush I haven't used, make sure there's no color on it. This is the E127 from the Pawpaw collection. Again, normally this is white. Just to help with the blend a little bit, I'm going to take the E130 with the top notch and add just a little bit more of that. I barely tapped into it. Just to blend those two colors out a little bit. And then I'm taking the shade the brush I use with Paper Tiger, and making sure everything's nice and blended again. Okay, that's looking good. That's looking good. Okay, so really the last step in this is we're just gonna have to take Glass Bull, and I'm packing it on all on my lid up until I get to about here. So the brush that we're gonna be using this is from the Pawpaw collection. Again, making sure there's no color on it. And this is the E131. It's the super flat one. Again, the bristles are normally white. They're just stained. So the only thing I don't like about the brushes is that I wish the bristles were like a brown or a black, where you can't really see them being stained that much. I don't know why people make a lot of their brushes, like eye brushes, white. You use so many colors on them, they're gonna stain. Like I have this brush right here that's black. I don't even know what color is on this because it's black. That's all you see is the black. But then I have this brush that is normally white that looks straight up burnt yellow. You can wash them, but with eye brushes you don't actually have to use soap and water that too often, as long as you make sure you don't have because you're just using powders. With creams, I would say you need to wash those brushes a lot more frequently. But with powders, I don't feel like you need to. So I don't. I usually maybe wash them like once every month or once every 2 months kind of deal. Depending on how lazy I'll feel like being. That's why I love this little thing so much. But okay, besides my little spiel there, sorry about that. We're taking Glass Bull, coating the brush with it really nice. Okay, so that gave me it gave me some shimmer. Let me go ahead and use my ring finger here. Okay, there we go. Definitely a finger color. Not really a brush kind of shade. But what I'm going to quickly do after I do that is I'm just taking this pencil brush without anything extra on it, and I'm making sure you can still see the crease right there. Alrighty, so that is really it for the top lid. Really quick, easy, done. So now for the bottom lash line, that's when we're going to get into the Luxie brushes. That's what I really like those for, is the bottom lash line. So I'm going to actually start with a Colourpop brush. We're going to use the E132, and I'm going to use that with Paper Tiger. And I'm going to start on the very out before I even get to my bottom lash line, and then I'm just going to drag. And because this shade just doesn't have that much pigment and it's really hard to blend or build up, I'm just going to go ahead and go all out and try to just get what I can. Okay, so now I am taking the Luxie 141 Mini Round, and I'm going to go, ouch. Ugh. I'm going to go into Top Notch to start us off. And then every time I do my bottom lash line, I make sure to flick it up right here to make sure it's connected to that top lid. And I wanted a little bit more inward, so there we go. That one was really nice and easy. Now I'm taking the Pawpaw or the AOA Studio E133. This is actually a brow brush, but I like to use it for my bottom lash line with my super dark colors. I get everything off the brush, and I'm going to go into Feathered. Just tap, tap, tap. And I'm just placing it. Kind of stimpling it. And then for this shade as well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go take the Luxie 111, the mini flat angled brush. See, it's like flat on the top and it's a little bit angled. I'm taking this one and I'm just going to kind of blend that in on the bottom lash line. Okay, here we go. I really like how it turned out so far, but I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye off camera, and I'm going to go ahead and put on lashes. I may do liner, I'm not 100% sure yet, but I'll be back anyways. So here's the finished look. I am loving it. I ended up using a highlight. The highlight I used on my cheeks for my inner corner because I packed it on there, and it's so pretty. I love it. For whatever reason, I always do better with this lash. I'm trying so hard. As far as the actual eyeshadow is concerned, we used these four down here at the bottom. I put them all together just so it'd be easy for me to point to them. This one is more of a topper. It's really like creamy and buttery, and it feels super nice, super shiny. I think that one feels really nice. So with the single eyeshadows for the second look, I decided to do something a little colorful. It's a little bit more bold off camera for whatever reason, but this is not the look done. I just want to show you the actual eyeshadow portion of it so we can see how the actual eyeshadows work. So I chose 4 different shades. This look again, we are doing Take Flight, Oh, goodness gracious. And then I'm doing Bratty. And then we have Poodle. And then 18J1. So we're going from yellow to purple, yellow, orange, pink, purple. And I'm doing it like in the crease and then on the bottom lash line and connecting them right here and go up into like this little wing thing. I plan to, for this look, cut the crease and put liner on. But again, I just want to show you the actual shade portion of it. So that's what we're doing right now. So to start us off, we are going to start with Take Flight. I just got a big old fluffy brush and taking it in there, and I'm focusing this on the inner corner crease, I guess. And yes, it takes some building for this shade. Okay, that's good for right now. So now we're going to take a slightly smaller fluffy brush and I'm going to go into Bratty, sorry, the orange one. And we're going to start right where the yellow one ends, kind of deal. Well, not right where it ends, we're blending them together. Starting on the lower crease and then working it up. And I want to end just a little bit more. This look is difficult. This is like a more experience. Like this is the first time I've done a look like this, so it takes more experience. But I'm just like, again, just playing with the shadows, showing you how pigmented they are, how easy to blend, stuff like that. So now a slightly smaller fluffy brush, and this one's kind of a skinny and then fatter. And this is Poodle. I got the name of this one wrong. It's 143. This is Poodle. So I'm going to take this yellow brush and kind of blend those together. Okay, now we're taking an even smaller fluffy brush. This one's just round. And this is 143, not 18J1. 143. We're going to focus it right on this outer corner and flick it up so it makes that wing look. Okay, so now I'm just going to go back through all the colors to make sure that they still have they're able to shine and you can still see them a good bit. I lost the pink one on this eye. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and go to the bottom lash line. It's really, really easy actually compared to what I just did on the top crease. We're going to start with Take Flight on a kind of fatter pencil brush. And I'm actually going to make it go in the inner corner and circle downwards. So I'm connecting the yellow on the inner corner and I'm going to connect the purple on the outside. I love the faces I make when I'm doing this stuff because I'm like, I always have to have my mouth open. And like now, I'm doing it again. Okay, so now we're taking the little bitty pencil brush I like so much. And we're going to start with the orange shade, which is Bratty. And we're going to make it right here. We're basically going to copy that top crease color. Now we're going to go into Poodle, which is the pink. Okay, and now go into 143, the purple. And I'm just flicking this up so it connects. So I'm just going to quickly take this and blend all those out real nice. Okay, so those are the shades. Look to look, I kind of feel like I lost the pink in there, but the pink and the orange are so close. It really was a transitional shade from the orange and the purple, so I can understand it a little bit better. But yeah, there's the eyeshadow. I feel like it worked okay. I feel like for this particular technique, I'm definitely going to have to work on it a little bit more because I just did not get it down this first time. I like the look. As far as the actual eyeshadow is concerned, we used these four down here at the bottom. I put them all together just so it'd be easy for me to point to them. This one is more of a topper. It's really like creamy and buttery, and it feels super nice, super shiny. I think that one feels really nice. Now, hold on. I think it feels really nice. Now, when we go to the matte shades, though, they are all super dry. These are like super dry formula, which is crazy to me because in the other palettes, they are like super buttery and soft and blendable, super easy. I mean, these are blendable, but they're just so dry. Yeah, that is just super, super dry and crusty. Look at the edges of that swatch. It's super, super dry and crusty. And you saw my nails. Sorry about that. They do not look good when you look at them that way. But it's just, they're super, super dusty. Out of these three, this one is the most buttery, and you can kind of see it in the pan where this one has a lot of dust, this one does too, and then this one has like swirls in it from where I actually did this. So I guess it is sad to say it looks like their single shades are hit or miss so far. I'm gonna do a few more looks so we can get to play with at least some more of these. I want to show you more looks with them. I picked all these out myself. It was a build your own palette kind of deal, and I wanted like just all of these. So I went super, super colorful with some like darker browns and greens and purples basically. I really think it's really pretty though, and I can't wait to see what else I can come up with it. The shades I used today, they were like the easiest shades in the palette to use as far as color is concerned, and that's my opinion because I just used I mean literally all of these are like semi-brown. So I'm gonna go ahead and insert the swatches so you can see them. But for right now, that's really all. That's really the look. So hopefully you come back, see me use some more of these shades. I want to do a part 2 for this video for sure, even if I don't go as in depth as I did this video. Alrighty, y'all. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me and for watching today. Make sure to hit that big red subscribe button down below so you won't miss my next video. And thank you so much. Bye, y'all.